Let me just make sure I'm on stream on YouTube and that. Right, I should be on YouTube now. Yeah, I'm live on YouTube now, boys. You pick what platform? Get that TikTok link. What we saying, boys? Yes, Mehmet, KA, what we saying, boys? What we saying? We're so unlucky on EU again today. We were so unlucky on EU, boys. I don't know what members are currently in this call on YouTube or on TikTok, but we've been looking at EU pretty much buys all week. And we've just been so unlucky. So unlucky. Let me make sure this isn't showing any price. Yes, Karan, what we saying, bro? Let me just get this link to 6 please. Alright, do me a favour, boys. If you're on TikTok, drop me a message. The bias is right every day, though. Every day. That's the thing about these markets and why I'm not too... Let me just send this announcement, boys, before I start fucking talking for England. Announcements are in, boys. But yeah, so the bias has been correct. I feel like fundamentals have really given us that edge over most traders right now. Hence why we've been looking at EU buys. Just unlucky that we've been unable to get in positions, man. Like yesterday, EU for me, I think Slapo actually it missed by like a pip. For me, it missed by wow. We are lagging a little bit. We lagging on YouTube. Let me know, boys. But yeah, I missed by 3 pips. This move just needs to come a little bit lower. I think it was about 3.5 pips. So very unlucky yesterday. This morning, similar sort of... We actually had very similar price action. We had the move to the downside during Asia. Had the trade for the 5 minute, but just didn't have anything pushing us, allowing us to get in buys. To the buy side liquidity. Yes, Karan, afternoon, bro. Pascal, what we saying, broski? What do you think of Trump finalising his deal with China? Bullish DXY? Should be. I mean, to be honest, yeah. I mean, we'll see, really, bro. Because it depends how the deal is finalising, right? But I think those deals going... I mean, I wouldn't say... Yeah, it's difficult, man. It's difficult. Because... realistically, the dollar's been favoured within all of this fucked just market manoeuvres. The dollar's obviously more favoured than most currencies, so I don't know if he's going to make it... Again, I think it depends on the deal that's made, right? I think it massively does depend on the deal made. Right, sorry, someone asked about inflation, right? What do you think about CPI? So inflation is forecasted, let's have a little look. I'm pretty sure it's forecasted to come out higher, right? Inflation is looking to increase by 0.2. Where are we at? Yeah, looking to increase year on year by 0.2, which I personally think is quite bearish. The reason why is because obviously inflation going up is good, right? Inflation going up is good, is very good. But if inflation goes up, you've got to see, are they actually able to increase interest rates? If not, then bullish inflation is pretty pointless. It removes that bullish factor. I feel like short term it'll be bullish because obviously it's just higher inflation, it's bullish print. But I feel like after it's going to be a bit more bearish because GDP growth in the first quarter of 2025 for the US was, I think, minus 0.2 or something like that. So they had a slower growth in the first quarter. When you've got less growth and then higher inflation, what that really signals is that there's a stagflation amongst us. So pretty much, stagflation is negative, right? Because you're getting people having to spend more, inflation's higher, consumer buying power is less, and the economy isn't growing. So, do you know what I'm saying? So when the economy doesn't grow and inflation grows, it's difficult for anyone to actually pay for anything. Hence why our country is a bit shit. We've had stagflation in our country as well, right? Because we've had high inflation with fuck all growth. We've had stagflation for a bit. That's why the UK is so difficult to live in, because of stagflation. Higher prices, but then the country's not getting richer. So we're not actually really making any progress. So inflation is good, but it needs to be balanced with interest rates that make sense, right? We've got 7.5 minutes though. We'll see how it comes out though, boys. I'm sure off print it'll be bullish, but with the growth not being, I mean, realistically, it depends on what the growth comes out this month, because we've got Q2 finished in under a month now. Way under a month actually. It's the 11th today, so yeah, about 2.5 weeks. What would you say is the most effective way of finding daily bias from New York onwards? It's a good question. Realistically, for New York, I would say mainly try and find the main narrative of the day, if you can. I mean, this week so far, the moves have been happening during London, and New York has sort of been pissing about a little bit. But I would say just look at what London done. More time we're going to continue London. And what I've seen recently within these New York markets as well. Yes, Tommy, afternoon, my boy. What I've seen in these markets as well recently is that London really has been being a session that looks like it's been manipulated, right? And I think that really has taken a toll on a lot of traders, because London's being liquidated, not Asia as much anymore, right? So look for London to take New York high or low. I'll be real, we've seen it happen so many times in the most recent month actually. Let's go back through price action, have a little look. Whereas unlucky here, we had a lovely one on the EU, buy side liquidity, sell side liquidity. I mean, basically, we either see a continuation or a liquidity sweep from London. It looks like New York this week has been just continuing London. Yeah, it looks like it's been continuing London. Oh, and last week. Okay, I might be thinking of... Okay. EU's actually been moving really well for it. Holy shit. Okay, I think this is when we start getting the liquidations. No, we didn't. But it continues, boys. I'll be honest, we've just been having continuations. I must be thinking of EG. Am I thinking of EG? Okay, yeah. Yeah, EG. So we've been having a lot of liquidity grabs in these areas. So we've got a sweep here, push back up. Had barely any movement there, but yeah, sweep here, push up. Sweep with a higher push down. Here we didn't really have it. End of London session, push up to push down. Sorry, push down to push up. So yeah, a bit more in EG, but EU looks like it's been continuing pretty nice. Really nice, to be fair. I actually love the look of that. Lost my Streamlabs. Sorry, boys. What are you thinking? Day try bullish? Yeah. I mean, short term, I feel like we're gonna get an impulse, and you get in off Asia sweep reversal. No, bro, there wasn't an entry for me today, nor was there one tomorrow. I'll be honest, I was very unlucky this week. I could have had two very beautiful trades, but just missed my entry. This one missed by about 3.5. This one I just took off my chart, because I'll be honest, it just didn't fucking come back down. But as you can see, like, price moved on as soon as we. This was my fair value gap, the trade through one here. Yeah, we just continued up and up and up and up. Efficiency there, daily bias is there. We've got that again. We've got daily bias every day, every single day. We've got it. This is why we haven't been losing. But obviously we need to get those winners, so... need to get into knowing more about news and stuff. Any tips on how to learn? I would say, I mean, one thing I do now, which is saying that honestly makes me maintain sort of a good knowledge of what's going on. Because realistically, when we're talking about trading, right? If I asked you, why are you bullish euro? Why are you looking to? I don't really massively want to hear nothing about fucking this is taking this is this and that. I really just want to hear why you actually think the euro is genuinely bullish. So what would make it bullish is just the economy. So what am I referring to? It's mainly monetary policy and employment. So keeping up to date with the employment rates, well, everything really. Employment rates, if we're in a cut cycle, hike cycle, or pause cycle of an interest rate, inflation, employment, and that refers to obviously like all employment, so unemployment rate, unemployment claims, job openings, NFP, refers to everything employment based, and then also GDP. If you can maintain knowledge of those five for all of your currencies economies, you're gonna have a decent understanding of where the market's going. And then also just on top of that, any other news, because you've also got news that isn't really scheduled and stuff like that. But again, it's just knowing what makes an economy bullish. The reason why the euro's bullish right now, and I'll just tell you, just so you can get like a good example, right, is GDP growth's up, okay, which is nice. 1, growth is up. 2, they've got capital outflow, loads of capital inflows, which is a lot of foreign investment. 3, they've got to the end of their interest rate cut, okay, so they won't be cutting anymore, which is very bullish. They're going to keep their cuts, pause, and then hike, I'm assuming. Inflation is down to their target, 2%, perfect. So 4 very bullish examples there. Bearing in mind the equity market is doing insane right now. Their equities are doing very good, their stocks are doing amazing. Yeah, 5 good points, right? Labour market as well. Labour market is strong over in the eurozone. Yeah, and again, just knowing what's actually data, man. Just data. Like, we don't know why it's bullish. This is the thing. If wow, never mind. Sorry, I was just reading what Stu sent me. That's actually a very good question, Stu. I don't know if you're in the live. That's a cold question. Only trade New York onwards due to work. So best way to establish the bias is what London did. I would say at the moment, bro, 100%. I mean, I'm not myself a New York trader. I only jump on for New York time because I fucking just have so much time on my hands. And I like talking about trading. Plus, I like to sit here and watch news. So in the background, I'm sitting. I've got news on in the background, but obviously you man can't hear it. I've muted it just so it was... I don't know. I don't think... TikTok love to just ban shit, don't they? Does all your information come from Bloomberg? Bloomberg, yeah, and Bloomberg, and also use ChatGPT. What ChatGPT does is just scans the internet for obviously the question you've asked. Bro, why can't I speak today? I can't normally speak, but why can't I, especially today, just not seem to get my words out? 4 minutes till I get bought, but royally bummed. What? Sorry. Oh, the news is coming out. Why are you getting bummed, though? There's my main... How big is that candle? How big is that candle? Who was bullish? Euro. Boy, I told you, bearish dollar really. Off print it was bearish. How did that cut? I mean, off print it looks like it came down. That's what. So it actually did what we said. Yo, Skull, why are you opening your anus to the market during fucking news, bro? Why do you keep doing this, bro? You are Man, if I went on TikTok, I'd be able to say what I really want to say. Probably can't even say that, John. If we was in the pre-London, you'd be getting it right now, pal. And you're one of my members, so doing that off stupidity should be getting you... Again, you're lucky there's TikTok involved here, Skull. Let's see how that news come out. Where's my fucking Forex Factory? Yeah, so inflation come out higher. Still higher than... Okay, so it wasn't as bad. So inflation's at 2.4, CPI month to month's bearish. They come out pretty under forecast, man. Diddy candle, trust me. Again, always bias right, never wrong. I'm not gonna say never wrong. I'm not that far up my own arse. But we are really wrong. Yeah, he loves it, man. You love just getting it, bro. Skull, you love it, man. You're like a tear ass. You do it generally just... I'm not going to go down that rabbit hole. I'm not going through that. Because I normally use 4-hour CRT for my bias out, but there is none. It is good to diversify 100% H. I fully agree there, bro. What news? Inflation for the dollar come out. And what news am I looking for specifically in total? What, as in right now, bro, or just in general? I swear you could make some crazy edits of your reactions on YouTube, mate. Not that one. Yeah, right now and in general, to be fair. So right now, inflation was what we kept our eyes on. But in general, we're looking at everything. Again, we're looking at monetary policy, we're looking at growth, we're looking at interest rates, inflation. Again, both inflation, obviously PPI and CPI. Actually really hurt my throat. Sorry, inflation, interest rates, growth, employment, and what was the last one? I had 5 earlier, wasn't it? Them 4, I'll be honest, are the main ones. Them 4 are the main ones. Growth, employment, inflation, and interest rates. And the bond market, actually. And the bond market. The bond market plays a very key role. Again, because that's more looking towards risk assets and also how much the government has to pay back, right? And bearing in mind that if we see rates come up quite high, it does make it hard for the central bank to actually sort of configure the lower yield, no, the longer term yields, which can be quite negative. So that's why bonds are quite important. No worries, excuse me. Anytime, bro. Anytime, man. Are you looking for a trade? Not right now, bro. I trade. What's half one? I trade London session, man. So yeah, at the moment I'm just speculating. I'm looking at what we're looking. I'm just want to see this price action. Want to see this CPI come out. Want to see some more news on pretty much this trade matter at the moment. But yeah, I trade London session, bro. I trade it live with my members. New York session, I just come on here and we just talk charts. The things as well, I do like looking at shit for New York, just because I like seeing how New York moves, because it does play a decent part in the liquidity for the next day, right? What if CPI manipulates? What do you mean, bro? Rest of the week should be bullish. What's that on, bro? What's that on? What do you think the bias is on you? Oh, let's have... yeah, you know what, bro? Let's have a little look at UJ, because... fucking hell.
Never mind, then. Never mind. We've just taken out about 4 days of price action. Literally about 4 days of price action. Within that one move.
Or 2 days of price action. I wouldn't sweat your little sweetie socks, pal. I wouldn't even bother looking at that. Look at like Euro JPY or some shit. Unless you consistently trade that. If not, I'd say look at like UJ or GJ. Even fucking EJ. Fucking hell. Made it very bullish for the yen then. It's made it very, very bullish for the yen. Or the yuan even. Is it yuan or yen? No, it's yen, isn't it? I want to get some info on that. Yeah, Kaya, what are you on about, bro? Are you, what? Pound, euro, dollar? Mate's looking sharp. Common Josh, I got a pussy out on today as well. Thought it made sense. You know what? You know what? I missed a beautiful ALG in the morning. Tapped into my entry, but because I was talking to someone, I missed it. Nice. Oh, no way. What was it on, Skull? That's annoying, bro. See, those positions are the positions you want. You don't want the news trades. And the reason why you place the news trades is because you didn't place that original trade. That's why you got to be on the ball in the morning, bro. If you've got your times, man. If you've got your times, you should be sweet. Like, don't trade outside your times. Got your times. If you miss a trade, it's genuinely on you. And you shouldn't punish your trading plan for that, right? EU is very bullish, like you said. No, very bullish, bro. I'm bullish euro. Sorry, Kay, I just didn't know what currency you was on about, bro. I thought you was on about, you could have been on about the dollar, pound, or euro. But yeah, I'm the same as you, man. Bullish EU. I've been bullish euro all week. I've not necessarily been weak dollar, but I've been bullish euro. Very, very pro euro this week. And it's played out very nice. Missed 2 entries, unluckily, but I mean, it is what it is, boys. Like, these markets are crazy. You do have to take it with a pinch of salt. Or a handful of semen, as they say. They do say that, right? Or is it just like the fair few people saying that? How many trades you take a week on average? Well, this year's been very different. This year's been very, very different. I've literally placed... I'll tell you exactly the trades. The thing is, I've got main accounts and then I've got smaller funded accounts. So I split. I've got 2 strategies, but with my main strategy, with my main funded, currently looking at 6 trades for the year. It's pretty much what I've placed this year so far. 6 in like 5 months, which is not a lot. But again, boys, these are what these markets are giving us. You've got to stay on the ball, though. And the thing is, this is the importance of consistency, man. Can you show your chart colours? For sure, gang. For sure, broski. What actually is it? I think it's 4th from the bottom. Yeah, 4th from the bottom orange and then grey. Just a grey thing, boys. Simplicity is key. I feel your pain on that one, yeah, man. Do you know what I'm saying, Swift? These markets are painful, but I mean, at the end of the day, boys, right? Trading's a game where I say it all the time. It's kind of fucking annoying saying it. Go to bed, G. Can't G think about that L. Who's they? He can sell Slappo. But yeah, I say it all the time, man. But fucking. I'll be honest, boys. It's a game of defence and attack. You got to know when to defend and know when to attack. If you're just attacking, you're going to be caught with your pants down. If you're just defending, you're gonna end up getting run through. Do you know what I mean? So you got to have that balance of defence and attack, I think. And these are the moments where we're attacking type shit. No, these are defending. Sorry. 6 trades all year is crazy. Trust me, bro. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Was that last year? So, oh no, God no, bro. God no. Last year, off the top of my noggy, bro. Oh man. Somewhere I had like 40 trades for the year, 40, 50 or something like that. About 40, I think it was. It was something like that, bro. Top of my head, I can't actually remember, but it's around 40 trades. Last year, 40 to 50. This year, literally six through 5 months. A lot less, boys, but again, there's people in these markets that are losing. There's people in these markets that are maintaining, maintaining capital. Mates, what do you think about oil? I see people trade oil. Why? Does it have PA? People don't trade oil based off PA, bro. People trade oil based off, again, like the main thing that moves the market is fundamentals. Probably got EMAs in that, MMAs, probably algorithms, people trading oil. Most people who trade oil trade it are from hedge funds, right? For us with low capital, 6 is too little. This is why you got to trade prop firms, bro. You can't be trading with 100 squid, 200 squid. Are all 6 winners? No, bro. 5 winners, 1 loss. That's what I'm sitting at. I was doing sick at the start of the year. Very good at the start of the year. 5 wins, 1 loss. And my win rate isn't that high, so I'll be honest, I'm happy with how my year's going so far, to be honest. Like, I know it's a small amount of trades, but boys, these markets aren't going to give you as many trades. It's just a fact. It's not giving me... Like, I don't trade based off how I feel. Like, I don't just go into the markets. I'm not going to trade I'm not going to have the exact same amount of trades every year, right? I will trade the exact same fucking strategy. If it gives me less trades, it gives me less trades. I don't just start tweaking and going over to another strategy and then placing more trades and type shit. That just means you don't believe in your strategy. If you don't believe in your strategy, boys, then fuck me, you got some work to do. But yeah, my main strategy is Asia sweep, bro. Yeah, Asia sweeps. Asia sweeps is my fucking... That's my beach, you know what I'm saying? I've been trading the same strategy as well, boys, about 3.5 to 4 years now, man. For a long old time, bro. Long old time. Yeah, probably about 3.5, probably about 4.5 years, I reckon, bro. To be brutally honest, just looking at the same strategy, watching it every day. Like I've honestly traded this, forward tested this within on-funded accounts probably for the last 3 years, and I will never ever change my strategy. Never. Never in a million years, bruv. Never. There's no point, man. Strategy's like 20% of trading, like if that, 15%. My focus ain't in my strategy. My focus is in my plan, which covers my psychology, my fundamentals, risk management, everything else. Really, that's what I really care about. Strategy is just a trading model which makes it bite-sized for the human brain type shit. Exactly that, Bigfoot, if we can. I'll be real, the way I see it, as soon as the markets go back to normal, we are going to cook the markets different. Bro, facts. Like, I can't even stress how true that is, man. But, bro, only the strongest survive, right? Sometimes you got to go through the shit to get out of it, right? It's just how it is, man. I'm excited for it, though, boys. When we're back... Woo! I'm not gonna lie, I'm so ready for these markets to get back to normal though, bro. I would love for these markets to get back to normal. Again, though, it is what it is. You can't, the markets are going to trade how the markets want. We still got all the bullshit. I just spat bears all over my screen. I did a Stuart Hepton all over my motherfucker. Hey, Stu. Nah, for real though, man. I just fucking proper sprayed. When do you think the markets will cook? We will never know at the moment, bro. You can't tell. You still got the trade. We've still got a pause on the tariffs. We've only got about 20 days left of that. Okay, enough, gov. Name Jesus. How you, mate? Tommy, I'm good, my boy. You know me. Same old shit. I'm good, bro. How you doing, man? Yo, bro, can you answer my... Oh, sorry, Gino. You too. Let me have a... Sorry, bro. How come Lou taken loads more trades than you do trade the same strat? Trade the same strat, but a little bit different, bro. Hence why he has more trades, I have a bit less. With my strategy, I've got the IFVG after the fair. I've got the fair value gap after the IFVG, so I place a little less trades than him. Bearing in mind, Lou trades because he's on live for London session. He's also got smaller accounts where he places trades on. So that's how we mitigate leverage pretty much. For example, I've got 2 accounts that I trade my Asia liquidity. I've got my two accounts I trade Asia liquidity, And then I've got my smaller. I've got a 25k, 50k, and then a 200k funded. I trade with my DTO strategy. So I'm pretty sure Lou does the same. He's got a smaller account. He's got an Optimal Traders 200k, and he's got a few smaller accounts that he just sort of forward tests the other trades on and shit. So they might not be his main trades, bro, but he does trade a few more than me. My strategy's got like an extra confluence to his type shit. There's nothing wrong. It's just for me, I'd rather have that extra bit of confirmation. For me, it makes me a bit more braver, you know. Are you going to be looking for possible re-entries for longs to prior week high? I would, yeah. Fuck it. Let's have a little fucking look. Fuck this shit. Let's have a little look. Fuck it. Yeah. I mean, what we want to see is retrace minimum 50%. Okay, the bare minimum. OT would be favourable. We'd love to see it push down into there. Mace, do you know? Whoa! Skull! You what you trying to do, buddy? What you trying to do, buddy? You little fucker. Bro bare nearly had me as well. Bro nearly got me in my own thing. Bro, you just know I've read that in the comments. You know I'm just going to end up saying it. Better luck next time, though, Skull. Fair play, though. When do you think the markets will cut? Oh, I've already read that shit. Yes, Lou, what we saying, my boy? How we doing, man? How much you made from prop firms in 4 years? I haven't been profitable for 4 years, bro. I've been profitable for, yeah, like, just over 3. About 3. How much we made since then? Again, man, it's a mad question. It's one of those ones I just won't answer. But in terms of figures, we've made over 6 figures. But I don't like talking about how much we make, to be brutally honest with you, bro. Real talk, that was close. Trust me, man. Like, you nearly had me by my testes, bro. You nearly had me by my test. Has Lou got his payout from Optimal Request 11.8k 2 months ago? Legend, mate. Has Lou got his payout from Optimal Request? I don't think he got 11.8k, bro. I don't think he had that, did he? I don't think he had that. I'm not too sure, bro. I'm not too sure. You might have to ask him, bro. Pardon me. I see he enters on the IFG 50, so do you wait for it? Exactly that, bro. Do you plan to move abroad? I would never just move abroad. I would do like a few months or something. Like last year, we was in Thailand for like 5 months or some shit. That was good. But fuck me, man. I'll be real. You miss England, man. You start missing England a lot. You miss your family. I don't really have that many brethrens over here. I've got a couple brethrens in the UK that I fuck with heavily. Like 2. Like, yeah, they've generally got about like 2 brethrens, boys. That's how sad it is, bro. But those like things like flat, like bro, it's just like your mum's cooking, bro. Your mum, like your fucking brothers and sisters and that. Like you just end up missing it all, bro. So I'll never fully move away, man. I'll be real. I've got too much love for the people around me, innit? That I just love. I'd prefer having my people around me than just moving to a bare nice country, you know. Like my nan and that, bruv. Do you know what I mean? Like, especially, bro. You know when you get that feeling, like, bro. Imagine if your nan just like gets ill when you're away or something. I always think that. Maybe a stupid question, but what would you make? What would make you the strategy unprofitable 2 months plus of look? Wait, am I retarded or are you retarded? Ha! Should have said that on fucking Tiki. Ah! Why can you not say retard? Why? Now, I think we need a common discussion though. Why are we not allowed to say the word retard? Why? It's not a bad word. It's fine. No one's really offended. Even if they are retarded, they probably don't realise that they're being humiliated because they're retarded. Okay? Don't know if that made my case worse or better. I think it made it a lot worse. Oh, we just got to pray we didn't get banned. Boys. We're just going to have to pray we didn't get banned. What's the chances? What's the odds that we got banned? What do you reckon the odds are? I reckon they're pretty high. Pretty hard in the favour of the banning. Paused it, won't save you, lol. Ah, I thought we might, Stu. Let me just see. I think we're good. You're gonna be back. No, we can't, bro. No, we good. No, we good. Stu, you're funny, man. The pause won't save you. Just finished college today, bro. So gassed. Yes, Tommy, bro. Come on, bro. Congrats, bro. Congrats. No, that's sick, man. What was you doing at college, bro? Can you show us what you exactly wait for it to take? Yeah, 100%, bro. I'll show you my trade yesterday that it missed by like 3 pips. Wow, I actually didn't get taken off. Wow, thank God. What if you claimed? What if you claimed that? Fuck! What if you claimed you had Tourette's? Then man, don't get banned on TT. Yeah, true say. True say. Nah, yeah, probably. Yeah. I mean, I'll be real. It's algorithmic, so I feel like they just ban you. Just, do you know what I'm saying? Like someone would report it and then it just gets taken off. Like they don't like monitor it. They don't monitor it. Fuck. Sorry, yeah, Bigfoot. Let me come back to what you were saying, bro. Actually, maybe a stupid question, but what would make the strategy unprofitable? 2 months plus of losses. Okay, yeah, no. So unprofitable, in my opinion, and I'll be honest, pretty much how all hedge funds work. And if you literally write it on the chart, oh yeah, that's a good idea. I have crippling AIDS. Oh, I can literally say I've got any disease, really. Well, no. Let's just put it on there. Tourette's. Whose name's Tourette's? I have Tourette's. This looks so silly, doesn't it? Pausing won't save ya. Yeah, I was kind of hoping it would. I was really hoping it might. Hopefully that'll help me out, though. Hopefully that'll help me out. So this is pretty much it, right, bro? So we wanted to be taking the Asia low. Asia low should be made within the 1 to 6 a.m. range. If the low is after 6, that's a no-no. But yeah, 1 to 6, we had this low created for us at 305 was the lowest point of the chart, and then we saw London start to trade to the upside. We had a beautiful trade through of, why is this 2-6? Sorry, where the fuck are we? What happened there? Right, let's get on the 5 minute. I keep losing myself in the music. So we had the trade through here, right? Don't know why this is so low. We had the trade through of this fair value here. So as soon as we came to this point, we come out of this IFEG, which is perfect. So that means that I'm now going for the longs. And then what I go for after the IFEG is formed is a fair value gap within that new range. So we came to this point here, right? At this point here, oh, do you want to get yourself over there, boy? Over here we can see that we obviously traded through, broke that high, so change of character as well. We had the IFEGs, mainly what I look for. And then we've got this new trading range here. It's nice new bullish 5 minute trading range. I want to get in there. As you can see, I've got in pretty much where the 50% was. I was looking for pretty much bang on 50% of this range. That's where my entry was. We was unlucky because price just wanted to continue and did not want to come back to entry. We've had that a few times now as well. As you can see, we've just ended up moving to the upside. We came very close to entry, but didn't quite come to entry. But that's pretty much how my entries go, bro. And you can see on EU and GU, I've just not been having entries that much recently, which is fine, boys. I'll fucking get over it. You know what I'm saying? We're trading enough to know you're not always going to get trades. What if you claimed you had Tourette's? Yeah, nice. Why do I keep reading the same fucking comment, bro? Mace, how come you're not trying you're not trying to build a strong personal account rather than just prop firm payouts like most traders. It's a good question, really. You know what it is? It's because I don't really want to be trading I don't want to be trading my whole life, boys. I want to make my money and put it in other shit. I don't plan on being a trader for the rest of my life, right? To be brutally honest, it's something that I've got really good at, and I will probably still be trading for another 10 years, I reckon. But right now, I'd like to build. I wouldn't like build a massive pot for trading. I would like to build a decent amount of funding for something else. Like, I feel like in your life, boys, you can't just do it. I feel like just doing one thing's brilliant, right? Because you can smash it, do it. Like, do you know what I'm saying? It's brilliant. But if it gets to a point where I think trading it's just too much, man. Like, I don't want to be doing this every single day for the rest of my life. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I bet I don't. I'll still do it for an extra 10 years. Like, I'll easily do it for an extra 10 years. But once I get to like 30 years of age, where it's 35, I plan on having money in real estate, anything else, other companies, product companies. I find business quite generally fun. So that's why trading is good, because I can make money from it and I've learned the skill well. But again, I don't think you should do the same thing for the rest of your life. Same thing with even people with jobs, right? Most people just work a normal job, right? Let's just say they've worked in, like, let's just say, saying that's not too up there, like recruitment, right? So they worked in recruitment since they were 18 to 28. So for 10 years they worked in recruitment. At that point, like, you just should do something different with your life. Do you know what I mean? Just get a new job, move to a different area. Like, I feel like you don't want to keep yourself in the same spot. Obviously, given trading's not something you can just get up and walk away from, like, within like a year. But I plan on doing this for about 15, 16, 17 years or whatever. And then from there, I do plan on really just chilling out, boys. Like, I'll be honest, like, you boys don't massively know me, but like I said, I've been trading for more than 6 years now. I'm 22 years of age. I started trading when I was 16. I didn't really go out that much when I was a youth. Like, when I was like 17, 18, 19, I didn't really go out. I didn't go out when I was 20, like 19, 20. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm not a go out person, but I feel like the reason why is because I dedicated a decent amount of my sort of like early adulthood, what a film by the way, into sort of making money, right? So at some point you got to live your life, and so if I had that decision, would I rather live my life when I was younger, or would I work hard and then just live it later on? And I sort of chose that decision to sort of live later on and then sort of sacrifice the time now. Because to be honest, at the same time, I'm having fun with what I'm doing, man. Like, we've got a sick community, bare people are in it. We've made bare people happy, bare people load of money. It's a good feeling. We've travelled the world. Like, we've travelled to bare different countries. Me and Lou did 5 months in Asia. Like, it's cool, man. But for me personally, I'd rather live my life a little bit later on and just put a lot of work into my. Do you know what I'm saying? Some people opposite, which is fine, but that's what I'd rather do, you know. Like, I'm not that type of person to be scared about getting old, because, man, at the end of the day, bruv, the more money you have, the more stuff you can do, in my opinion. But at least you'll have your later years free whilst everyone's still slaving. Exactly that, bro. Like, imagine how stressful it is to be 40 years of age trying to make money compared to being 20 years of age trying to make money. It's way easier when you're younger, boys. It's way easier. Drake Candle finally arrived. How's your trading week going so far? I haven't placed a trade yet, Adilson. Thanks for asking, bro. I haven't placed a trade yet. I was close to a couple EU trades this week. EU Tuesday, yesterday, missed by about 3 pips. And this morning, I mean, price just ran without us. So I think we missed by about 8 pips or something. My entry was here. We missed by 50%. Oh no, wow, bang on the same as yesterday, like 3.5 pips. Yeah, gold should be stupidly bearish. Oh, it's gone bearish again straight away. Holy shit. Mad reaction from CPI, bro. Mad reaction. Due to take out Pride Day low. I like the idea. Again though, you're asking for a huge move. Huge move. We come up to weekly true. EU still trading high. I'm still bullish on EU. We've come to this 50% of this range now. Probably just gonna start trading up from here. Again, I would be mainly bullish euro. That's my most bullish pair. Currency, sorry. Coming for that 200k on Friday as well. Come on, Joe. Alright, boys, by the way, we're doing a 200k ACG account giveaway on Friday, boys. Who wants a 200k ACG account? If you do, get the fuck in the Discord and join the event. The event is on Teams. It's going to be a Teams call. We pretty much... Let me get it up here, actually. It's going to be a Teams call, boys. If you go to the Discord, yeah? If you go to the Discord, just go to the events. It should be up here, and you can just join from the link here, and it should just pretty much take you to the meeting. You'll be in like a queue or like a waiting lobby or some shit. But yeah, we're doing 200k account giveaway, giving out a few smaller accounts as well, and also there will be one-to-one mentoring, 3 months signals and mentoring, 50% off codes, loads of other stuff, boys. Plus, it'll be a bit of fun on a Friday. Good way to finish off the week, in my opinion. Same here. Was looking for EG buyers. Yeah, EG was nice buyers. DTO was really nice today. With EG, but just I didn't end up getting it. I'll be real. I had all my focus on EU. EU actually nearly gave me an erection. I'll be honest. For the whole day this morning, that doesn't make sense. For the whole morning, we was looking at EU longs. We was literally waiting it. So me and the members, we jump on something called pre-London at 6:30. And about 7 o'clock, we was pretty much really 6:30. We was pretty much waiting for price to. Well, it come up to the Pride Week 50 in a weekly trade. We thought, okay, let's wait for it to come down. We waited for it to come down. It come down, then started moving up, then gave us our entry, but just didn't get entered. Exact same as yesterday, boys. Like, really fucking annoying. But it is what it is, man. Do you know what I'm saying? It just is what it is. I may look at more at GJ these times, because it does, yeah. GJ looks really nice in the afternoon, I ain't gonna lie. I'll take GJ shorts all day long. Prior week high. Oh, that's actually bare nice, bruv. Oh, GJ Schultz, man. GJ Schultz. GJ Schultz. GJ fucking Schultz. I like the look of that. Let's get this equilibrium out, see where we... I saw Lou was using that fixed ranged volume profile a bit more recently. Let's see what it's saying for this range. Obviously, most of the volume's going to be there, to be fair. But yeah, GJ looks nice for the short, man. I ain't gonna lie. Did you manage to get in anything, Adilson? Adilson. When there's a sweep of Asia, how long is it valid if stays under Asia low? I wouldn't say it's got a time limit. But what I would say, if it stays under Asia low, it's probably accumulating, so it's probably not accumulated enough liquidity during Asia. So it might just be sort of a little, sort of an added manipulation, if you may. Either that, or it's probably a bank holiday, so it's probably just less volume. I'll be real, just sort of test the scenario. If there's a few sort of factors that could act as a variable for price at that point. No, I didn't get anything today, but yeah, fair play, bro. That's alright, man. I'll be real, like, these markets, they're hard for... I keep saying it, I'll say it again. The bias is not hard to read, but it's the entries which are evidently difficult to get in. Making it hard to get in. For me, anyways. But again, we're still up for the month, so... well, for the year. I haven't actually placed a trade in June yet. Was hoping to get one. But yeah, it's unlucky. Really unlucky. I've still got tomorrow. I don't trade Fridays, but tomorrow's a trading day for me, so we'll see if there's some nice entries there. Again, we look quite bearish on the dollar, so I want to see the continuation for that, really. We do want to see a nice retracement, though, early on, if possible. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Come down a bit lower, is it? Nice. Into the OT would be perfect. I like that priority Kai. That makes sense to me. I actually really like that. Not gonna lie. I beg tomorrow has some good PA, yeah. We were just unlucky this morning, man. Today and yesterday, I think personally was not too bad price action. Just that entry bit was just annoying. But A's liquidity's been playing out. It's just entries haven't been coming really, to be honest. Yeah, boys, make sure you're in the Discord for that 200k giveaway. That's gonna be good. Yeah, I feel like EU can take that priority, Kai. It's going to take it at some point. We'll see if it comes to the OT level. We might even just come down and come up here. I feel like it does have a good chance to just do that. Yeah, London session last 2. Yeah, I agree, Skull. Just a bit unlucky, weren't we? Just a little bit unlucky on those entries. But again, nothing that we can change. Let's just share the stream. Did I repost it? To make sure I've reposted it on here. Where are you looking to enter on EU? The 5-minute fair value, bro. So my entry, after we trade through this 5-minute IFVG, my entry was here. My exact trade was this. This was my exact trade. It was 11 pips, I'm pretty sure. No, it was 10 pips. It was a 10 pip stop, and it was like a 3 to 1. Oh no. Oh, I was thinking about yesterday's. Okay, yeah, this is like a 2.5. But yeah, we missed by literally 3.5 pips, same as yesterday. 3.4 actually, 3.4. Yeah, no, I was very unlucky, man. Exact same as yesterday. Like, this is what I'm saying. Consistencies. I consistently missed entry. I was consistent in missing my entries this week. That's how my week's gone so far. Missed that one by 3.5 pips, missed this one by 3.5. Trade through came too late. No, it didn't. Trade through is perfect, bro. We had the trade through here and the trade through here, really. You could just do both of those. And then the market started coming back down. This is where we wanted price to come down and trigger us in. But yeah, it only came to this top fair value, which maybe that's what he's really been doing, coming to the higher fair values and moving instead of coming to the lower ones. But I've always traded with the most optimal ones. I think we could say probably Kaita. I reckon so. On EU, yeah, defo. I reckon there's a higher chance. Again, the Euro is very, very bullish, and after that news, we're quite bearish. Yeah, that was London session, Reese, and that was quite early actually, bro. I think that was 9 o'clock. We went too early. No, I wrote a message. Oh, sorry, Stu. Sorry, bro. Yeah. Oh, yeah. The GU you were talking about. Yeah. Let me have a look at the trade through. Is it? Oh, okay. Yeah. Again, quite unlucky on GU. I know what fair value he's on about. He's on about this fair value, wasn't it? And then we've got the trade through, and then look, we've had the bottom fair value gap, which is where I would normally enter off, but it only came and sort of mitigated the top one. So it goes to show he's going for the higher ones, the higher fair values, which is probably what I'll probably be aiming for tomorrow. That's what I was looking at. And again, this is what I was saying to someone in the group chat. We're going to have the same as yesterday. Price is going to come for that buy side of Asia. It's definitely going to 100%. I'll send this in the free chat. And yeah, we did. Bullish euro. No, sorry, bearish dollar. Sorry. No, he trades EG and GU as well. Yeah, he trades. I think it's mainly EG. I think. Oh, EG. Okay. G's coming back up a little bit now. EU's coming back up as well. I would say GU longs. I wouldn't say GU longs. I wouldn't say trade GU because the pound and the dollar are quite bearish. I'd say if anything, if you trade European pairs, trade the euro against the dollar. Euro USD buys are nice. But yeah. There's a lot of traders that bun, innit? There's actually bear traders that bun. EJ shorts, yeah, I would say I wouldn't say EJ shorts, bro. I would say GJ shorts are probably nicer. I wouldn't want to short against the euro. I would say GJ shorts are much nicer. This is what I was looking at for GJ. For price to come to the minimum 50%, we got a lovely order block here, OT here as well. So I'll be honest, there's a few areas we can trade from. Short from this 50 or short from that, but it just depends on where the structure is, where the structure lies and goes. Mates, can you go over EG and how it moved during Asia and London? For sure, my broski. I'm not gonna lie, really weird day for EG today. It mainly moved off the DTO. It's another DTO day for the EG. So in terms of Asia session, we just want to acknowledge what it did, right? Are we bullish? We moved. Sorry, what was I saying? Asia, what the fuck was I saying? Yeah, so Asia session, what do we want to find from it? Are we accumulating? Are we continuing? Or if we're continuing, are we going to the upside or downside? So as we can see, we've broke the high here and then broke the high again of Asia session. So we've broken the high twice. Okay. Yes, given we've got accumulation to the downside, but we've gathered a lot of buy-side liquidity. Goes to show that Asia is moving in a bullish format. So we really want to be continuing it. We don't want to be trading Asia liquidity. We want to be trading a DTO strategy, something that me and Stu have been working on for quite a bit, some time now. You probably heard me when I say I trade a DTO strategy on my other accounts. This is it. So DTO is the 5 AM candle. See that black line going through my candles there? That's the DTO. Like I said, I was looking for a continuation of the already bullish Asia session to the upside. As we can see, we traded to the upside today. The reason why I'm also going for buys is the strong euro against the pound. Again, that's still my narrative for the market. And then as you can see, we can see price reacted lovely from the DTO. It come and tapped it once, twice, and 3 times, and then had its big move off. Quite manipulative around here, but if you had a decent enough stop loss, you should have been absolutely fucking perfect for the buys up. EG weren't too bad. I would say it actually respected the DTO well because we had a continuation Asia session and then we just continued off the DTO. I'll say a really nice session from EG. Not tradable if you're just Asia liquidity, but DTO was really nice. Mates, why don't you trade an Indian rupee or the Nigerian naira or naira? What do you reckon people actually generally trade that shit? I thought you said price erected from it. I probably did, innit? I'm not gonna cap. I probably did. Let's keep browsing EU. Again, it's moving up now. It's moving up nicely. By the way, boys, I'm going to say this again on stream because I said it this morning in Discord, but I'm taking on one student to do one-to-ones for 6 months. Sorry, I fucked that up heavily. But I'm looking to take on one of you boys as a student one-to-one for the next 6 months. Yeah, so let us know. Or drop me a message if you want some more info in it. Just drop me a message on Discord. Anytime, Slappo, my boy, anytime. You traded CPI? Nah, bro. Don't trade CPI. I don't trade news. I react to news, take the data from news, and then trade the bias from there, bro. I trade news a different way. How much is mentorship? So the normal mentorship on our Discord is literally just £40 a month. That comes with obviously all the pre-London streams in the morning. That comes with the actual full-blown course on the website with tests, everything like that. Everything you need to know about trading, really, from the basics, from the ground up. Also the extra curriculum, like case studies that we've had, fucking trading tip videos, psychology videos, fundamental videos, everything you really need in it. That's that. But for the 6-month mentoring, that's obviously one-to-one, so that's completely different price. Again, boys, DM me if you want some more info on a one-to-one. I've done one-to-ones for a few years now, in person, online. I've probably one-to-one mentored over 50 people now, and that's not even my main mentoring thing. And I'll be honest, what I've noticed is there's a lot of people, and I've noticed this for the mentoring as well. There's a lot of people, right? Since I've got to just confirm myself. I've noticed there's a lot of people, right, that jump in and then jump out of trading and just lose motivation from it, man. Like even people that look like they were about to get good, they just lost motivation in it, or just had a sort of self-doubt type shit. So I want to sign someone on for 6 months and pretty much just get them to the point of profitability and being able to obviously sustain a funded account as well as build funding and get payouts. My main aim is to teach psychology, fundamentals, consistency, and hopefully get you guys some payouts and get funded. Obviously, there's no rush for that. My first priority is definitely getting people knuckled down with psychology and fundamentals. But my secondary aim is to get you guys funded, if not funded, or payouts if you are funded. So, yeah, boys. Again, drop me a message, man. Drop me a message. There's two different types we can do it. Like, I mean, I'd rather just do the 2 sessions, but I'll give people the option of doing one. But it would be, you can either do 1 session a week for 6 months, or you can do 2 sessions a week for 6 months. They're 2-hour sessions each. Yeah. Drop me a message on Discord, Henok, bro. Drop me a message on Discord. I've got the price. I've got the prices all on now. I can't actually remember off the top of my head, bro. AU's moving perfectly up. It's weird how we just know what the market's doing. It's like we're almost wizards. It's like we've almost know black magic and shit, and we've started just enchanting the markets and shit. Enchanting. Does that sound homosexual if I say that? And am I allowed to say that on this app? Surely you are. Great, I've been studying Wyckoff for a bit but still get confused. I'll be real, Wyckoff is very unneedably confusing. Because all it is a schematic for the distribution and a schematic for an accumulation. I'll be honest, it's great. I love it. I think it's good. I've learned it. I think it's great. But it's just overcomplicated. There's no need to overcomplicate a distribution schematic and a accumulation schematic. So I know it is a bit confusing. I find it confusing sometimes. Like coming back to it, but I don't even bother looking at the whole full schematic anymore. It's just pointless. But yeah, there's a few other Wyckoff laws and stuff that are good, like obviously Law of Effort and stuff. That's a good law. Enchanted is a banging movie. Ain't it a game as well? Or no, that's Enchanted. Yeah, it's bugging me, man, holding me back for months. Yeah, it's annoying, bro. But again, Wyckoff schematics aren't something you learn quick. It is one of those things that might take you a good few months. But I'd say don't look into it too deep, because again, it's just an accumulation and a distribution schematic. I'll be real, the Courtney theory is quite good. We teach that. It's really good. You traded today, bro. Unluckily, I wasn't able to get into my trade. I was 3.5 pips away from the EU buy. Exact same as yesterday's trade. 0.3 pips away from this trade as well. It's a Disney princess movie. Of course you like watching that, Skull, didn't you?
Of course you do.
I got trouble on my mind. Type shit. I can't believe we actually didn't get taken off. That's actually so good. Yes. We didn't get banned. Let's have a look at how Euro JPY is doing. I got trouble on my mind. Oh, it's coming up nicely.
Can I see the chart though, please? Can I see the chart?
Oh, do I do it on FXCM? Bro, where the fuck? Oh no, it was GJ, wasn't it? Sorry. Again, I already want to say this, guys. I don't give a fuck what anyone says. I love Disney movies. Yeah, I mean, there's a difference between Disney movies and then the fucking princess ones, Skull. Do you know what I mean? Like, if you watch something like Toy Story, fair dues. And then if you're watching Tangled, bruv, it's crazy. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't be watching... Do you know what I'm saying? Like, what's another certain Disney film? Fucking Lilo and Stitch and so, or some shit like that, right? Fair dues, you know what I'm saying? Somebody want to go back to that nostalgic shit. But bro, as soon as you start putting on Beauty and the Beast, I've got to call you a homo. I've got to start pointing fingers. G-cells are so sexy at the moment, I'm holding till I make generational wealth. Love that. Golden, bro got diamond hands. Bro got diamond dick. Only one I ain't seen is Frozen 2. There's a Frozen 2. What the fuck? What the fuck? That's mad. I didn't even know that. Not that I'm gonna watch it. You're gay for... I didn't mean it in that way, you man. Didn't mean it in that way. Fuck. Holding GU till Friday, I'll update you when I become a millionaire. Let us know, EK. Let us know. How much are you risking there, pal? What are you risking? What would you say the minimum daily study needed as a beginner? 1 hour a day is too little. Nah, bro. Again, I would say... I mean, bro, I wouldn't say it's a strict time. But in terms of consistency and staying disciplined, I'd say 1.5 hours to 2 hours is good. Just sitting there, going over materials, your own materials, going back through data, back testing, forward testing as well, of course. Then there's no reason why you can't do that 5 times a week and be profitable in about... Well, I'd hate putting a time frame on it, but do you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't say it's too little. Hour's good. I mean, hour goes quite quick. Do you know what I'm saying? Like even reading books and shit. Even reading some good trading books. Do you know what I'm saying? You read 15 minutes of that, 15 minutes of that. Going back through charts, back test with, don't just back test through TradingView, get fucking FX replay. Do you know what I'm saying? Do as much as you want, man. But I'd say minimum an hour, you know? I'd say bare minimum an hour. I got trouble on my mind. Let's go with Defo, yeah, I think so, EK, yes. I think so, yes. Have you got any trades on go against them? Yeah, of course, bro. I'll tell you what to do. Just short Euro USD if you can, with as much money as you possibly can. Send me a screenshot that you placed it as well. I don't see no fake shit. I want you to actually place a sell on Euro USD. If you don't do that, then you're just unserious. Will I actually lose me dough? I need to lose 2.5 grand. Why do you need to lose money, bro? What the fuck you on about, bro? What is wrong with this kid? Top step combined 50% raw power. Then why don't you just place more trades? Place more trades, don't lose. 50% raw as well. 50% raw on trades. Oh yeah, it don't work like that, bro, with Top Step. I've made 1.2k since that. Yeah, wait, no, because the consistency raw on Top Step. Let me try and remember what the fuck it is. One step account. One step account. Don't you have to make 50%? Yeah, so you can't lose. My best day is 4k. I need to make 58k. No. Whoa. How have you done that math, bro? My best day is 4k. I need to make 58k. Bro, it's not 10%, it's 50%. What's your best day? What's your best day, JM? Yes, Dark, how we doing, my bro? How we doing, man? 4k, then yeah, 4k today. Oh my days, no fucking way, bro. No way, that's nuts. That's nuts. If I finish it out 4k, then my target will be 58 instead of 53. Alright, 50. Oh, you're using actual account balance. I'll be real, bro. Just go more days. Just go more days. Don't look to lose. Just look to place more trades on other days. Why are you itching for a payout as well? There's a reason why you're itching for a payout. What's your opinion on USD? What's your USD? What do you mean, bro? What's my opinion? Where it's going? No, it's not. Oh, it's an evaluation. Ah. That's a bastard. Sell Euro USD, bro. I'll be real. Just sell Euro USD. It's gonna lose you though, probably. Or EG. Sell EG. No, EG or EU. Right, boys. I'm gonna jump off now because it's half past. Give it a whack, bro. Give me a message, JM. Let me see. I want to see how it goes. Yeah, boys. I'll catch you, man, tomorrow. I'll be back on pre-London at 6:30. Hopefully, we can get another long on a USD by then. Yeah, in terms of EU, bro, just to the upside. Dark, to the upside, bro. Right, you, man. TikTok. Love you all, boys. See you, man, tomorrow. Love. Yes, boys. I'll be sweet. Right, you, man. Appreciate you, boys. I'll see you, man, tomorrow. I'm just going to go up on a Zoom.